Alright, again, make sure replace selection with component. That box is selected, and hit create. Okay, it's going to take a little minute to do that. I'm going to wait. There we go. Alright, that took a little bit to do that. So now I'm going to come up and click on my box so that I can see that I have it. I'm going to click the M for my move tool, or again you could use this tool here. Grab the box, and I want to bring it. I moved it. I'm going to do that. I moved it goofy. How do I get it back to where it was? Control Z will pop it back to the original position. What I want to do is grab this and carefully bring it right straight down. And again, remember, the way you're telling you come straight down is look at the color of the little dotted line that's following it. If it stays blue, we're moving it right down on the blue axis. Okay? Now you get down here, it can jump around and do some strange things on you, and you're not sure you have it in the right place. So what I'm going to do is come down, making sure it stays on the blue line, get down as far as I can, and stop for now. Alright, again I'm going to take my scroll button, push it down, rotate the position, because what I want to do is pull this across to this side, and I want to make sure I get it far enough. So I'm going to click on the box, left button, hold it down, and pull the box across. And again, see, I'm using the green dotted line. Get it so you can see it. See that green dotted line? That tells me that I'm pulling it right straight out in reference to where I had it in that position. And I'm going to bring it down so, see, it's just starting to touch the side of the trailer. See, down here. So that when I pull it down this way next, it will be in the same reference, because we brought it right straight down, right straight across, so that it's in the right reference position. Next, I'm going to click on the side and go to pull it down. Now you notice it doesn't want to pull down. So if you move it by mistake, Control Z will bring it back to that position. Then on your keyboard, you have between your standard letters that you type and the number section on the side for typing numbers, there are 4 arrows. There's an up arrow, a down arrow, and a sideways arrow. So since we want to move this straight down right now, I'm going to click and hold and push the down arrow. And you'll notice the little symbol changed. There's a little dots came and look like quote marks next to our move tool. Now when I pull this, it will only move right straight down. Okay, I'm going to let go. And for final placement, I want to be looking at this from the back view. So I'm going to go back up to Camera, Standard View, Back. And here is my window. Alright, so again, I'm going to right click, hit the down arrow because I want to make sure it goes just down. And now I'm going to start to move this down to get it in the right position. And I've let go. I'm going to hit the space bar for now to get rid of the move tool. Now, so you can see that I've created the same size window. It's directly below where it was up here, so my position is correct. The only thing that I might need to work on is the spacing, like from here to here, to make sure that's the same. One way you can do that is, again, hit the space bar so you have your select tool. Click in the outside area here. So nothing is selected. Got to come down here. Nothing is selected. And then I can push the L for my line tool. Start from this corner where I made my box and draw a little line straight up to the top of the trailer. And click again. So what I've done is I've created a measurement line. Now because that line isn't attached to anything, see, it wants to draw another line. So to get rid of that little thing, hit the escape key. Now space bar again. Click on this line so I have it selected. Okay, there it's selected. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to Edit and Cut. And what I want to do is bring it down to this reference. So now I'm going to go to Edit, Paste. Not paste in place, but paste. And you see here's my line, and I can bring it down till it just touches the top of the trailer and release it. And now I can see I have to move my window up a little bit. Now, it was really important when I was working with that line that nothing else in the drawing was selected. If you have had something else selected by mistake when you're doing this, when you go to move this line, other parts of your drawing or the background picture will just move around all over the place. Again, if something happens like that by mistake, before you do anything else, just hit Control Z and everything will pop back to where it was before you made that error. Okay, so now I see I've got my box. I need to bring it up, so I'm going to select the box. I'm going to use my scroll key just by rolling it so I can see my measurement clearly. That lines up pretty well. Again, I'm going to use M for the move tool. Hold the left button down. This time hit the up key. And see, now I can slide this up and down very carefully to make it match that spot, and then let go. And I now have my box in the right place. Now I'm going to hit up here, roll back out to the area, deselect everything, and then click on the line and delete it because I don't need it anymore. I want to get rid of it now. Now I can kind of check to see how this is, and I'm going to do that for this purpose right now so you can all see what's happening. I'm going to go up to Camera, and I'm going to hit Perspective View. And now by using my scroll button, putting it down and holding it, I can rotate this around. Again, if I use the scroll with a shift button, I can bring it down, and I can kind of just look to see if, yeah, that looks pretty much like it's where I want it to be. And this is important for our next step to actually cut the window in. It's important that the box goes clear through both sides of the trailer. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to click on the box and highlight it, grab the move tool, and just, okay, see that moved again, so Control Z will bring it back to where I want it. I want it to move sideways, so I can use my arrow keys and click and hold and use the side arrow. Slide it in so I know it's going through both sections, the inner shell and the outer shell. Now, as far as the arrows that point sideways, I haven't really figured out a way. You noticed I moved this to the left of the screen, so I used the left arrow button. I'm not sure that's a standard. You might want to experiment with that and find out. Sometimes it seems to work, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, so back to the space bar for the select button again. Now what I need to do is get this box to intersect this shape. And to have that work best, they need to be in the same level of the drawing. Remember, if I click on the shell, see how the shell is highlighted now, but the box isn't? And they need to be in the same section. So I want the box highlighted. And again, I'm going to go to Edit, Cut. Now I'm going to highlight that side of the trailer, and I'm going to double click till everything is highlighted. Then I'm going to come back to Edit, and I want to paste in place. There. Now, if I click in the gray area, come back and click here and double click, you can see that these are in the same plane. Okay, and that's important to have the next step work.